Alright guys, I don't know how many times I'm going to have to redo this introduction video because I keep screwing up my numbers. But here we go. Here are our videos. I want you to watch video 6 I want you to pay attention to step 6 if you're not ready to install Linux and you want to see kind of how to mess with it in a different light. Now, some distributions like Xubuntu and Linux Mint, the two that we're talking about, are going to come with a live version. So they are live disks. So we can put the disk in, reboot the computer, tell it to boot, and then we can play around with it and decide if you want to install it. So it doesn't really help us here. But say you've been using, really it helps you when you get to, you're a Linux user, you've installed, you've got a dual boot, you can install Oracle VirtualBox Manager in your Linux distribution or on Windows to run something that's complicated. One thing we've got going on is I use Arch Linux. So let's say we want to figure out Arch Linux. Arch Linux is very difficult. If you go through the wiki and start looking at installation wikis, the beginner's guide is a beast, and when you install, you're going to come up with nothing but a command line interface and have to install Desktop Manager. So for things like that you want to figure out and start to get to use, you can use a VirtualBox Manager. So if you want to use that, make sure that you go ahead and pay special attention to video 6. Step 6, I'm sorry. I don't want you to skip ahead and watch it because it covers a lot of stuff that we've already covered throughout 1 through 5, and I want you to be able to know all that information before you get into it. But I just want to give you a heads up to pay attention to video 6 if you want to use a virtual machine. Alright? Now I can get back to what I was doing and start video 7 for you guys.